Good morning, everybody. We are about to meet the pink moon on Saturday, the full moon in Libra. And it is called the pink moon after the blossoming of the wildflowers, which are typical of this season. So we have an Aries Libra axis, which is important in this moment, which is the axis of relationships. But much more important than the full moon in Libra, which is also a lot about finding balance, is that there are so many factors that are trying to keep us off balance. And that's not a bad thing, I would say. So the intensity is high because Pluto is squaring nearly exact this full moon. And as I said several times, I talked about Pluto being an agent of really powerful transformation, of death and rebirth. It's like boiling a liquid, and the substances that have to be thrown away come to the surface. That's the action of Pluto. It brings up a lot of stuff, and it's a very ancient stuff, karmic, for those who believe in past lives, of course, or really issues about our childhood, very, very, very old stuff. And when these bubbles of pain, because that's what they are, come up, they hurt so much. And we are confronted with them, and maybe it's too much. And with all the Pisces energy that we have, that I'm coming in this in a while, the temptation could be really to, I take myself out of this, it's too much. So we can go into dissociation, avoiding feeling deeply what's coming up. But Pluto brings up stuff that we are ready to deal with. Otherwise, it wouldn't come up. And with all this Pisces energy, because we have Venus, Jupiter, and Neptune in Pisces, as I said last time, but also Mars is moving into Pisces on the 15th evening. And the full moon, by the way, will be at 8:57 on Saturday, 16 April, CEST time, 8:57 p.m. So the night before, Mars is also getting into Pisces. So we have 4 planets in Pisces. We have a cluster, a stellium of planets, as we say in astrology. A lot of feminine energy, because we have also Mercury and Uranus that are in Taurus and Pluto in Capricorn. So we have 7 planets out of 10 in a feminine energy, feminine sign. So we must be receptive now. That's what we are asked, being receptive and really tune into feeling. Pisces is pure feeling. And when this stuff comes up, really, we would like to dissociate, to take ourselves out because it's too much, but it's so important that we allow ourselves to go there and to feel fully what's happening, because there's a tremendous gift in that. And maybe it's difficult to see it at the beginning, but it's so precious that staying there can really help us to open our heart. Because the pain, as I was said recently by one of my teachers, Sofia Sondari, she says, the pain forces us to stay in the here and now. That's true. So can we think about a better chance to really cleanse ourselves? This is a powerful chance. Pluto is an agent of purification, of strong purification. There's no better chance of purification than when Pluto is squaring the moon, as it will do on Saturday. And I was also very happy to really read the Sabian symbol, which this time I will not connect the Sabian symbol to the degree of the full moon, but I had a look at the Sabian symbol of the degree in which Jupiter and Neptune are making a very close exact conjunction. So this says that there is a religious movement that reaches its aim. And that means that there is an awakening of spiritual energies in this moment that are triumphing over the materialism and over the selfish ambition. Because also Pisces is the sign of everything is interconnected. We are not alone. We are not separated. That's Pisces. So in this moment, we are called to remember that we are not separate. We are called to remember that through the emotions, we can really open our heart and come back home. So let's really give us the opportunity, even if it's painful. It's not fun most of the times to really dive deep into our emotions, to stay what there is. To allow sadness, frustration to come up. Because maybe it means crying a whole day. Or maybe if it's the rage coming up, it means punching pillows and screaming for a whole day. But when we are able to stay there, no matter what, something cracks open. And there we can find the joy in surrender. Because we also perceive that something very beautiful is happening for us. Have a wonderful full moon in Libra.